Here we go. Good morning. Everything works? Yeah, perfect. Screen, so here we go. So yesterday's session actually started and ended with the same thing. We did not see a lot happening. So we took out yesterday's high, and after the high actually we stumbled here, so I'll still have the same indication like yesterday that we actually want to take out that Asia high. We already took weekly low, so not much liquidity down here. So my main thought process is still the same. We want to go up, we actually want to take those highs again. Morning, Anthony. Anybody that took the order of yesterday afternoon, we actually didn't end in profit. Do look at your propfirm for once. If you traded this and you did not get any profits, do send them your entry, because naturally they should give you the profits. I've seen with my wife that she did not stop the trade, so they stopped it for her and she actually did not get the profits yet, so I will have to send a mail to it, just that you all know. So what did we actually do? We actually came in this 15 minutes for value gap one more time. That was the liquidity sweep from yesterday morning. We took out previous week low. We do have like equal lows right here now, so we did take them out, but they could hold some value. Our first thought process is still the same, so we came in at 15 minutes, we cleaned it up completely. We swept one more time liquidity on the 5 minute right here, just when it opened, and now we're actually starting to see that bullish momentum, what I want to see yesterday. So if we go up, idea would be at definitely take out this high of New York sessions high, and even maybe Asia from yesterday. But I do want to see us get out of this sideways range that we've been in for a while. I'll take a look if we have news today, something happening today, yes or no. At a quarter before 9 we have French budgets, and 8:30 we have some Swiss retail sales, but it's an orange folder, so should not do that much actually. We have European CPI and Italian free market. Okay, maybe we do have at 2 o'clock pre-market prep and CBE Muller speaking. That can do something. In the afternoon session we have some news, but for the rest, not that many actually. So again, if you took the trade of Dior yesterday, do take a look at your propfirm that you did get the proper amount that you actually should have received. You can all see we are a bit in a sideways range at the moment, so we do want to see that push out of it. So we came up to this 15 minute, it swept down, we came back up, that's the next 15 minutes. So we're a bit hanging around here. I do want to see a clear breach to the upside actually. Dat heb ik niet gehad, hè. Nee, natuurlijk had ik het niet gehad, zei het weer net 3 had en dan was het. Ik kan berichtje versturen en dan. So again, for today, offline will be at 9:30 again. At 10 o'clock I have bootcamp, so I do need to help people out that stage. So it's only a 1 hour and a half stream today, then I need a 30-minute break before giving the lesson again. Now my kid wants to say something. He likes to chew on the microphone actually. So this is a strong push for a 5-minute back down that I actually did not expect after that 15-minute push, but now we have it twice. The same level we came to, and we came back down completely, so like I said, I do want to see a nice breach, so to the upside I prefer. If we go down, yeah, those equal lows of course will be first target. This previous day low is just below us. So if you want to set up day high and day low, you just take previous day low has already been taken. Yeah, because we've taken already previous day low, most idea is that we go up, of course. The biggest liquidity has already been taken on this 2 levels, so this is previous day low right here. So if you want to set this out, you can always go to the daily, set the high and the low out of the previous day, and then we can actually see. But this does not happen often too, so we actually almost have no wick on top, so we don't see this often. We do have our range right now. We got about, take a look how much this is. So this is a 29 point range, a 30 point range. That means if we have the full access, that we actually have $60 per contract if we need it completely. The good thing is most of our value gaps has been hit, so the 3 minute has completely been hit. It's filled up completely. The 2 minutes, we do have a 2 minute left, so right here has not been tapped yet. So I'll mark them out. So anybody that's new to the pre-orb session, so if there is a value gap inside a range, we actually use those value gap as indication that we cannot put our stop at 50%, but at the wick slope, so it will be the full range at this point. If we go up, we need. Same if we go down, we still have for value gap right here, that's open. It's not completely filled yet, so if we go down, we need to put it up completely. So we have the full range at this point that we will use as our stops. We even have them 1 minute too, so. If we break it down from the hourly, we can see that we actually came up, tapped that halfway, had a strong push, we came back for value gap. So order flow actually shows us that we want to go lower. We took out that daily already, so my idea is actually after we took out that daily that we actually start moving back up. We do have London session from yesterday, that's right here. That's strange. Where's my Monday? So I got Friday's candle and I got Tuesday's candle. Where's Monday? Oh, that's funny. I missed a candle. Yeah, we actually missed a candle. We did not take out previous day low yet. My trading view is missing a candle, guys. I'm missing yesterday. So I'll set it out myself. I was already looking very strange at myself. So this is previous day low right here. So previous day low is still intact. So on MNQ, actually, when I'm reading the charts, I do see it. So we do have that candle standing inside of it, but on NQ we do not. Trading view was also at the holiday for a day. We're missing a candle. So if we go to the downside, yeah, first target would actually be that previous low, of course, right here on 23,370. If we go up, yeah, my target would be Asia high, of course. We did not sweep Asia yet, so there's still a possibility that we just sweep Asia and then have that change in state to the upside. Because the market is a bit undecided at this point. It's just hanging. I don't like this movement if we want to have that continuation. Hindi magtawag ako chilling the right. So the near biased order flow is actually that we go lower. So if we watch order flow right here, so we see markets of hourly get tapped, continue lower, get tapped, continue lower, get tapped. So we actually are seeing that the market does want to go lower, but because most of liquidity has already been taken, I prefer us to go up. Swiss retail sales we have news, Anthony, in about 5 minutes. And then French budget balance, but that's a yellow folder, so that should actually do nothing. And then it's 11 o'clock, so by that time actually we already be offline. En jullie twee dat. Ik wil ook een vrije taal uit. Misschien. So I hope you all can see that this is an undecided market at this point, so they're just building up liquidity on both sides. You can see it's like a small staircase they're making, so that means that they're building trendline liquidity right here and trendline liquidity right here, so actually building it on both sides. So still no breach. Yeah, this 5 minute actually looks just like a liquidity grab right here and then continue lower. So that was a new scandal. Not much to talk about. So. Who of the ones that are watching did actually yesterday's afternoon sorb and stayed in it until the close? Seeing that Euros posted that London high was taken, so some of you will put it at BE at that point, so break-even stop would be entered, of course. Some of you would just have left it. So wondering who could hold the whole day. So 50 seconds, let's see if we get that breakout. Say that we do. Stops. I do believe we still had a 1 minute for value gap. Yep, so we left this FEG right open right here. Still not been tapped, so it's still the bottom actually. So that would be a 30-point range. Oh, well, keyboard again. That's a $60 contract. I probably will close just at the bottom. Oh, so no close. That was very close, but it stopped actually at the level itself. Oh, nice, Nicholas. You hold to the close. Okay, great. Did you receive any profits of that trade? Just look at your account and make sure that you did receive. Yeah, okay, you're sure you did receive it. Great. Did you let the prop firm close the account, or did you close the trade yourself? I hope they closed for me. Oh, so yeah, so they closed for yourself. Okay, so you did get it. Okay, great. So I see my wife did not, so need to take a look at that one. The firm closed it. Okay, great. Thank you. Somehow it does not have it easy to get through this last 5 minute for value gap. We've been tapping it 1, 2, 3 times now. There was 1 minute just above it too, that's still open and touched. But we can see it actually does not have a lot of strength inside, so we do want that, like I said, I do want to see that strong push off. So about 2 more minutes into that 5 minute range. Let's see if we do have that breach now. This does look better, of course. This indicates we took some liquidity right here and then moved back away from it, so that is indicating to a continuation movement. The only thing in the 15 minutes is just like sideways at this point. Did not close. No, so the prop firm did close the trade. That's not the point. I just did. It gave me 1 point of the trade. So we received $1 for that trade. So the trade was correct. The entry and the exit was just $1 apart. So actually, there was, well, what was it, 15 points or something like that. It's not much, but still needs to be accurately correct, of course. If you win so much. Weer eens kunnen buiten beslist. So again, no close. So first point of view, it actually is not actually moving any direction. We're just building liquidity on both sides of that small range that of the orb itself actually where we're in. We got almost 3 equal lows below, and we actually are now having 2 equal highs, so they're building liquidity up for people that are short and people that are long at this point. So like I said, I do want to see a clear breach out of this range. Well, the good thing to know is if the market is less volatile in London, that actually means that New York session will have a nice direction to trade with. Most of the times, if London is sideways, New York has actually a nice expansion. So that was again no breach. So I do prefer us to move rather up right now, and that we don't have to be patient for London to open. If London opens and it sweeps this low, then it will definitely move up. So it will depend on how London actually starts the trading session. So we've been stalling for the last half hour just at this small 30-point range. We did not have actually take the up or the down part yet, so if I see this continuation movement for the next 15 minutes and we don't breach, we probably be patient until we have the range of orb of London instead of taking a trade inside the pre-orb session. But this is very good for your patience actually, also, while we're trading here and just sitting here, be patient until everything is, till the market actually shows us everything. So now we tapped actually a full 1 minute, so all these candles are now closed, so if we continue, it should be here. We still have another 2 minutes, so let's be patient until that close. In the next minute that comes, if we close actually like a half point outside of the orb range, I would personally even not take it yet, just because we've been going sideways for an hourly. We have a value gap, we left the gap right here, we took all of this liquidity right here, what's sideways. I did want to see that top actually get hit. We did not hit that top yet, so I do want to see us at least at the high of 23,443 near this area. If we close like right here, I would be patient for the next 30 seconds to a minute after to enter. So full range, if we do have that closed, this was that close by the way, that was far enough. That would be a 33 point stop, so $66, so that means if $120 for 2 contracts. The only reason why I put my stop all the way down here is because we actually have a value gap right in this range. So your trade should look something like this, of course. That was the entry part. Stops for me at the low actually, and profit area would be at least the high of Asia of yesterday, and even if we could take out yesterday's Asia would even be better. Dat is helemaal wel diep. Pas even low out diep. So 8 minutes still open. Let's see what open brings. Let's hope it pushes up us higher, of course. We do not have any news coming out, so also be good. If the market decides to go up, it will be here. would I love to see if this hourly closes above the previous hourly candle. So if this one closes above here, then I'm okay. Then it looks like we want to go up. But we still got about 6 minutes until that hourly closes. First of all, yes, the volume is not much moving actually. So we are actually going sideways for a while now. So this is actually 2 hourly with no movement or any direction actually. So you're fully correct, Lightning. But if we zoom out and we see actually that previous week low got swept here, we came in this 15-minute for value gap, so this is still holding at this point. So if the market wants to go up, this should be the place. The only thing that I can see happen in London Open is actually that we sweep Asia before this happens. That's the only thing that can happen right now. This is why I preferred actually for the next few minutes that we actually start moving away from the orb range. If we do, I'll feel confident, very confident in the trade. If not, yeah, the market can do what it wants, of course. My wife is in, Anthony. The market will show its hand sooner or later, so we just need to be patient and sit tight. We're in, so I did want to see the market go up. I always prefer to sweep some form of liquidity before we go up, but yeah. You didn't wait to close above? Did we not close? Yeah, we closed here above. So that was 39, what would I say? Should not close above 23,444. Yeah, that would be better. My wife is very mechanical. My wife is very mechanical, so my wife just entered. I wanted to see actually this candle to go near that high. I said, so we did close near that high. My wife just entered. She doesn't listen to all the extra information that I send out. She's very strict in her plan following, so she actually is one of the best ones that can follow through, constantly repeating something over and over again. If you entered just above or around that 24 level, that's almost the same height, so it reduces what 3 points or something. It's about 2.5 points or something that you missed, so it's not that much. If this trade goes correctly, we actually move up about 70 points from here, at least to this high. That would be a good target. If we can breach the high from New York from yesterday and then continue, that would even be better. But I believe in about 2.5 minutes we will know if London decides to continue with us. Now we will definitely have that push up. So. And I think that the reason is that the market is not moving yet is because the bank holiday from yesterday, or actually the holiday itself from yesterday, closed the market early, and we actually shopped around for the whole day. Just this sweep was actually the momentum that we had, and afterwards we actually had what, 40 point, 60 point range or something like this. So we done 70 points in 15 hours. That's not the biggest range actually. For now, in the next 50 seconds, if this closes above this high, I do like this then. We have a nice infingled candle on an hourly. So this is a bullish structure at the base level. So there should be support or resistance somewhere here that people are used to draw. They are just below this area here actually. So we came into a support level, and once we see actually an infingled candle, so a bigger candle eats up a smaller with a nice body close above, that means that we could have a change in direction or a continuation. Second confirmation is actually this 15-minute fair value gap that we came in, so this actually indicates that we could also continue. Now, most of the gaps were taken. The only thing that I would prefer before actually open came is that we took that low already. That's the only thing that we did not do. For the rest, this actually looks like a good trade. Here's open. Sometimes good, sometimes not. No, she doesn't move her stops either, so sometimes it works out better, sometimes it doesn't, so it depends. She will respond herself. Here I actually want to see a continuation. if the market keeps stalling, as long as it has this momentum, it's good. But I don't want the market to stall too long around these areas. I do want to see that fluid continuation. So this hourly actually looks nice. Oh yeah. So you can see this hourly actually looks very nice. We do have to have one thing in the back mind, that we're actually trading into a 15-minute, 4-hour for value gap too. I did not see that one yet, so let's put this on the screen. So keep that in mind, that we are trading inside a 4-hour too. I do want to see us, if we tap that and we go halfway, I do want to see that continuation rather fast. So we just tapped it. A rather slow opening too, so So if you're inside with multiple contracts, I would de-risk halfway the order range at least. So again, if you are with multiple contracts in the trade, I would de-risk halfway the order range. I let the stop do its thing, of course, afterwards. The only reason why I'm telling this is because we just tapped that 4 hour for value gap right here. That one. Nonetheless, this hourly did look very beautiful. So we're almost at that 50% level, so like I said, I would de-risk immediately when we tap that. Yeah, so this is that tap. If you are in with multiple contracts, I would take something off right here. Because that's a strong 15-minute movement. Not that it cannot go back up, of course, but it's just we came into a 4 hour value gap, and that's a strong push off of that. So I don't like seeing this. So this is why I would de-risk immediately at that 50% again. Like I said, there was a possibility that London wanted to take Asia before we actually had that movement. But we can see too, if you watch the candles downwards, I'm way stronger now than the upper candle, so yeah, that will be our stop, definitely. We are now in the last 1 minute for value gap right here. I hope you de-risked something right here. Look, these are strong candles actually, so they will sweep this part out. Don't take everything out, just leave that last contract inside for that low. We can still see then if this fair value gap actually held any value right here. I always told you guys before that they tend to fill up these small gaps rather fast, so this is that, filling up those gaps. Doesn't matter if it's still one contract inside. So that will be a tap probably. So this is sometimes how quick we have to adjust our trading style. If we see the market actually push up, have a strong, immediately push off for value gap that could hold a lot of value, just learn to de-risk then. It's okay to take a contract off. So that will be, yeah, that was a tap. Did you understand why I took contracts off here? Or let you guys take contracts off right here? It's important for you to understand why, so that you actually can do the same while you're trading alone, of course. So my main thought process when I started was actually, it was good. We had we just didn't sweep Asia. That's the only thing I didn't like. So actually we still did sweep it. Yeah, if this doesn't stop it, we will fall actually immediately to previous day low. So nonetheless, that this candle did not look bullish at all. It did look bullish that hourly. I just did not remember myself to watch the 4 hourly, and immediately when I did, this one held more value, of course, than 1 hourly. We saw that push down off of this very strong. I did expect us at least to get halfway. We did not. We actually had a push and we fell off of that immediately. Look at this 15-minute. So remember, if we see a continuation movement, that's okay. But if we see a reaction off of a high and we see a strong candle push down of a 5-minute that inverts actually 2 candles already, that means that the market did not want to go up right here. It stalled and then it pushed. So this was the reason why I actually reduced contracts right here, because I saw this huge candle forming instead of a small one. If there were a few smaller ones, I would have said okay, but because of this strength and the market did not move anything, actually this is why I reduced most of your contracts halfway. I said let one be. This is just to learn to take a not profit of your stop, of course. Yeah, it's about more 15 minutes until I need to log out, so I probably won't re-enter, of course. Nonetheless, it does look like it wants to. If it falls on the previous day low and we do not stop here, we still have actually a decent range. I would definitely go to that 300 level or even to 250, so we still have about 100 points, more than 100 point range to the downside. But it will depend actually on how we react right here. So now we took out Asia, we took out the sell side, buy side, sell side liquidity right here. Go to your journal, log your trades also. So that was enough profit today, can happen. Yesterday was actually a good day. I stopped you guys from trading, or most of you, to enter the shorts, and I wanted to take you long, of course. We did take that. We at least stopped above BE right here if you followed Discord. Not much, but a bit. And so if you reduced right here, this should only be like less than a half hour actually that you gave to the market, so everything's still fine. So yes, did take that low already, and Q did not. Yep, so that will be it for me for the stream for today. I'll not enter anything at this point. So it needs to show me its hand, what it wants to do at this point. So for the it can actually go up, but it just as good can go further down and take that previous day low like. Yes, that. So we have two options right here, or NQ actually, that was the low it wanted to take. I wanted to see it actually like ES, so that was the low. I want to see it get taken completely. Also, if you're allowed to trade a second time, so this is that range, by the way, of New York Open, of London Open. If it falls, be cautious if we tap previous day low, what the market actually does. So if the market has a strong bullish reaction like yesterday right here, and it's push up, if you're still trading, make sure that your stop is at BE immediately after a push like this. And that's a 1 minute candle push actually, I don't want to see. So you will see if we tap the liquidity pool and you have like a reaction like this, immediately off of this, that's inverts, another for value gap, put your stop direct at BE to be sure that you're still inside that trade. This also could be the low point of course of the day, because we now had for value gap, we tapped that for value gap. If we do continue higher, that will probably be the low of the day. Like I said before we came into session, I prefer to sweep that low before continuation up higher, but the market always does what it wants to do. No matter what, we followed the plan, structure was good, we reduced some profit, so nothing else we could have done here. Okay, I'll let the stream by this. Like I said, if you do take another trade today, make sure that you, if you short this, make sure that you definitely put your stop at BE once we get to that previous day level, low level. So this will be actually the most important level where we can go to. And after that, if you want to take it much lower, I would say that 23,000 equal number, 300 level, that would be nice. That's 100 points move down, so definitely possible. I'll see you all back in about 40 minutes. See you back in about 40 minutes for everybody that's in the boot.